Hello, this is Collection Connected, and I'm back to share with you some of my X-Men keys. These will be key X-Men issues that were not in the standard X-Men titles. So up first we have Avengers 10, graded 9.4, first appearance of Rogue. Just a nice book for Rogue fans. She was one of my favorites, the Southern Belle. Got two copies of that, graded 9.4. I really don't remember where exactly I picked those books up at, but they're just good books to have. Of course, X Factor number 5, Cameo of Apocalypse, graded 9.6. I picked that up. Sent that one in for grading myself from one of the mini collections I bought. Happy with that one. I got X Factor 6. First full Apocalypse. Great book. He's always been a cool villain. Loved him in the 90s cartoon. Picked this copy up for $5, already graded at a local comic book shop. First appearance and origin of the Archangel, 9.2. This one here, I was doing some work up in Wisconsin. Same one, X Factor 24, first appearance of Archangel. I was working up in Wisconsin and went to a comic book or an antique store actually that was advertising old Masters of the Universe toys. I got there to check that out and they were all overpriced, but they had some comics. Grabbed that one for $2-3. Sent it in, 9.8. New Mutants 98. Who does not have the first appearance of Deadpool? This particular copy came out of that 100 long box collection I was talking about. Can't beat that. I mean, like I said, I keep pulling great keys out of there. I don't recall exactly where this copy came from, but it's a 9.2 first Deadpool. This one here was my childhood copy that I bought off the rack. 9.6. It's amazing any of these books made it through with my little brother constantly trying to break into my comics and tear stuff up. I kept him in a Foot Locker. He would constantly break in there, get them out to read, and just drive me crazy. New Mutants 87. First appearance of Cable. Back when I collected, that book was actually worth more than the first appearance of Deadpool by quite a bit. First appearance of Deadpool was about a $20 book when I was a kid. New Mutants 87 was about a $100 book. So Cable lost popularity over the years. Deadpool gained it. Got another copy of that first one. 9.8. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but this first one's actually a lot darker orange than that 9.8. But it's a good book. I loved when Wolverine and Cable used to fight back then. So here we got New Mutants Annual number 2. First Psylocke in American comics. It was actually originally, I think, in a British comic called Captain Britain. I believe it was issue 8 or 9 was her actual first appearance. But this was her first appearance in American comics, 9.0. Actually got that as a Secret Santa exchange gift on one of the Facebook forums. So I was happy to get that for Christmas. And the Wolverine number 1 limited series. Just an awesome cover. First Wolverine solo comic, 9.6. That cover's amazing. I actually have the statue that's based off of that cover too. Just great art on great covers on that entire miniseries. Probably the most important X-Men character that didn't have his first appearance in an X-Men comic. Of course, Wolverine, Incredible Hulk 180, 7.0, first Wolverine cameo. I picked this up. Hulk 180, 181, and 182, they were all part of an original owner collection. I picked them up in Atlanta at a small Comic Con they had at the Armada there. So, got these for a good price, especially considering what they go for now. Here is that Hulk 181 from that collection, 8.0 white pages. It's a really nice looking copy. And then I got this one for Christmas one year, Hulk 181 9.0. Just another really nice, clean copy there. And finally, last one, Hulk 181 9.2. First full appearance of Wolverine. Not much to say about it, but I did buy this one as part of a pedigree collection. This one is part of the Dallas Stephan pedigree collection that Mile High Comics brought up for sale. Can't remember how long ago that's been. 10 years ago. I mean, all of these books were less than $1,000 back then. Of course, now it amazes me every time I look at the price of what Hulk 181s are going for. I wish I would have bought more of them. But in the background here, we got a print by Tommy Castillo. This was at Heroes Con. I think for whatever reason, he just forgot to bring his prints with him. And so he took a page of art and photocopied it on a larger size and was drawing those original sketches off to the side in marker for 20 bucks. This is back in 2010. And of course, he passed away about 6 months ago, unfortunately. He was a great artist. Did a lot of work with Batman. But he did that Poison Ivy. I picked that up, and then I picked up this Batman I forgot to mention in one of my previous videos. But yeah, you can see did some great quick marker sketches for everybody. Just all around nice guy. Thank you for watching my videos, and hope you enjoyed.